Howdy gang, how's it going today? We're here at Casa del Trailblazer Tim, hanging out, and I figured I'd just show you something really neat that I got this weekend, and it's going to be a complete game changer. So let's go check it out. Check this bad boy out. This is the ASCEND FS10 sit-in fishing kayak. Just got it this weekend and everything. I'm starting to trick it out a little bit, so by next weekend or the weekend after that we can get out and do some things. We're going to take a walk around this, and I'm going to let you know some of the modifications I've made and some improvements that we can make along the way, and let you know what's going on and how this is going to change the game. Now, like you heard me mention, this is the ASCEND FS10. You see that right there. Okay, it's 10-foot sit-in fishing kayak, and it comes from Bass Pro Shops. It's manufactured by Tracker Boats exclusively, and it does not come with the paddle, but it did come with the seat. So let's take a look at the rest of that. All right, so the nice folks over at ASCEND definitely know how to do this upright. This is the back end here. Got a nice strap on here. I have heard reviews that the screws do need to be tightened down from time to time, but it comes perfect size for a bucket as well as a crate. And this is what we have sitting in the back of here, and it's up to me to figure out the best way for me to utilize my space and not to overweigh it when I'm out in the river, but be able to get the most use as I possibly can out of this bad boy. Okay, so what I picked up is what's called a Yak Gear. All right, this opens up, soft-sided, and now I can make this into either a live well. Right here is a small hole where I can put a tube in there and my bubbler. I keep like bait and stuff or fresh fish, or I could just use it as a dry container and put stuff to keep dry in here, or I could also double it as a cooler and stuff, and it's collapsible, and you can put these in smaller milk crates. This is an oversized one, and on the sides of the crate I've got my Plano 621s to keep my tackle and stuff. My two little bungee cords that are strapped down to little hooks and stuff to keep this nice and secure so it doesn't fall out in the river. This bucket as well can be doubled. This is set up as a live well just by using this lid, or I can put a regular lid on top of here and maybe put some ice and some beer and stuff in here, or we can just use it to, oh, look at that, carry our ASCEND day pack and keep it all nice and dry whenever we're rolling out down the river. Now this kayak comes standard equipped with 2 rod holders. But one thing I don't like about them is they're slanted, and it makes a funky angle for your fishing poles. So I've just put those on there because I just got this, but I think I'm going to make a modification and take a couple PVC pieces of pipe so they can stand straight up and down. Right next to here is we have an anchor cleat. There's one that's sitting over there as well, and auxiliary clips to strap other things down. Got a huge cockpit sitting right here. Plenty of room. I've seen some videos of some guys 250 pounds sitting here with no problems whatsoever. And up here on the dash we have an area to like put our phone if we want to, and a drink cup holder. And we also have a dry well that's sitting right there where we can keep all the extra goodies that you want to keep dry. In this case, maybe like some tobacco in a pipe or something, or whatever you want. This right here is something that I added on. This is a Trailblazer rod holder. See this right here? Yes. This is sweet. It's got a little quick lock on here. I can push that over and I can pick the thing up and I can change angle wherever I want it to. It also doubles where I can actually put my GoPro and hang that on there as well. That's really cool, and that was extra that I put on there, and it's really going to help keep things hand-free. Okay, down here in this area where you put your feet, I know it's hard to see, But up in there, and another one on this side, there's adjustable foot pegs. You can slide it forward or back depending on how far long your legs are and stuff. That way you have support with your feet when you're doing your paddling and stuff. Really cool. Another neat little thing that I picked up for this is the Plano. It's a waterproof container. I keep my cell phone as well as my wallet, keys. I can drop this in the water. It will float and everything stays nice and dry. Look at that. Big time necessity to have when you're on a kayak or a canoe, and it fits just right. You set it in just like that. Also, this seat is removable. Far, like I said, I just got this. I got a lot of improvements and mods to go on, but I've got a strap down system in the front here that holds my little mini fishing pole as well as an anchor. It's a 3.5 pound anchor that's got a buoy marker and I believe a 50-foot rope and a snap hook. And I'm going to get one of those anchor rail systems that goes the entire way around both sides of this kayak. That way I can position my anchor to float me in any direction I want depending on the current of the water that I'm in. So it doesn't end there. We pull the seat forward and look at that. I got myself a life jacket, which is always needed. I don't care how good of a swimmer you are, you have to have a life jacket. I pull that out of the way and I've got a cubby hole. Look at this. I've got a soft shell cooler that I can keep food in and stuff and stay cool and stuff, especially if we're going out maybe on an overnight over to an island or something, or a part of the river that you can't access and you want to bring food and all that stuff. And there's still some more room back in there that you can slide stuff like maybe a cast iron pan, some cookware and all that other good stuff. So really, really cool. Everything kind of just fits in place where it needs to be, just like that, and everybody's happy. So one of the best features, hands down, about this kayak is the seat that it comes with. It's adjustable, it folds forward or back, it's comfortable, it's breathable, it's got little holes in there so you don't get swamp butt. It's very durable. I could spend a day out on the water and not get fatigued from sitting on something that's hard, and it's elevated just enough off the ground or the bottom of here, so if you do get water in your kayak, which you're going to get water in your kayak, you can stay dry for the most part, because one of the most important things when it comes to being out in the water on a kayak or a canoe is to making sure that you pack waterproof material, because you don't want your stuff getting ruined and everything. So this is a huge selling factor, and for the price it makes it worth all the while. Another really nice feature for accessories and stuff with this kayak is this rail system. There's one on this side and there's one that's over on the other side, and I believe what I'm going to end up doing with this is I saw a product where you can have a fish finder that'll slide in here and clip, and it's got an arm that goes down and sits in the water, and this will be a portable battery powered or rechargeable fish finder, and we can find out where the big fish are and get some catches. If you look at this bungee system, this holds my paddle into place so I'm hands-free. If I just decide to go cruising or throw the anchor down and we're sitting in a spot, I don't have to hold on to this thing. It clips down right here. As you can see, the bungee comes out and you can remove the paddle just like that, or reclip it back down, and it's hands-free. A really cool feature is these beveled slots. They're on both sides, and that's designed to hold on to your paddle when you're just kind of cruising along. See that? Just like that. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to show you. On this side it has a strap down as well, but in this case what I have is I have a fishing net that folds out. Look at that. And it's telescopic too. I can take and I can make it longer. How freaking cool is that? Pretty sweet. You push this down and it just folds. Just like that. And then I just strap it right back down on the side. This This thing is super comfortable. I'm telling you, man. These boats without the paddle or the accessories run right about $560 at Bass Pro Shops, and I believe the paddle ran about $79. And then all the extras that you put on here, and these are just like anything else. It's addictive, and you're gonna have to find yourself putting a lot of accessories on here. Nice thing is, this is lightweight with the seat and only the seat. This kayak comes in at 57 pounds. And everything you see I have on here is lightweight, so we're still well under 100 pounds for this boat, and fully loaded still weighs less than this 16-foot Canoe does, empty. Last but not least, I picked this Kayak Canoe cover. It fits up to 13 feet and for 30 inches wide, because I may end up finding myself have to store this thing in certain places, and I want to make sure to keep it in good condition. There you guys have it. That's all the time I have for today. Appreciate you hanging out and stopping by and checking out my new hot rod, the ASCEND FS10 sit-in fishing kayak. Man, I'm telling you what, I had a couple small little details to do, and here in another week or two, we're going to be out there doing some crazy stuff. This truly is a game changer for things that I like to do, such as fishing. And now we're going to do them the right way, and we're going to get some big ones. Appreciate it. Don't forget about my giveaway. I'll see you on the next adventure. Can't wait.